GNT episode 143. And I'm going to ask this question or maybe make a statement for myself and for everybody else that I know. Hey, LeBron, make a decision already, man. GNT, welcome back one and all to episode 143. This week, we're going to talk some LeBron James for him to hopefully make a decision. They're saying this week, but I guess we'll see. We're going to talk some MLB All-Star game and how some players stepped up and some players from my Philadelphia Phillies did not. I guess we'll discuss that too. And a whole bunch of other little stuff that's going on all around the league. But the good thing is I'm not just talking about this stuff just by myself. Bird Gang is in the building as well. What's up, Bird Gang?
Hey, yo, what's going on, Cap? And everyone that's tuning in to GNT Sportstalk, episode 143. Nevertheless, let's get it, baby.
Tone the promoter.
Yo, what's going on, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. And this is what I had to do tonight. I had to come back to the roots, man. You know what I mean? Bring it back and be in a dungeon with it tonight, man. Episode 143. Let's get it, man.
He said back to the dungeon. What's good, gentlemen? What is good? It's good to see y'all one more time. It's good to see y'all guys too. It's good to be in y'all guys' presence. Welcome back, and be part of the conversation. Be part of this conversation because we need to talk about it. Because I'm, for one, am absolutely sick of this LeBron James news. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm 100% sick of it. I'm sure you're sick of it. But there's one person that's part of the panel that we did not talk about yet, right? Tone. He's one of the ones that do not want LeBron James to come to Philadelphia. If that was a pause moment, I don't care. Don't want him here on this squad. And for sure, I've been waiting to hear exactly why he did not want LeBron James part of this Philadelphia 76ers. And this is the time to hear it right now. Tone, explain yourself.
All right, so the LeBron James sweepstakes, you know what I'm saying, for where, he wants to continue or end, who knows, continue and his career, who knows, right, at this point. I just think that, after landing, a crazy trade that nobody really seen, happening for this team, at least for what we gave up, to receive. Jaylen Brown, man, is not that he's not, the player that's going, take this team to the promised land. I ain't saying that like he's that only guy that's going to do it. But to me, that was just a major, upgrade to this team for what they already have or what they want to, bring in, what's on the roster. We got some, good core pieces, that's still a part of this team. We seen how much this team gave up or gives up whenever Joel Embiid's in the lineup. You know what I mean? And now we signed or traded for a player and, Jaylen Brown would like to get shots up. We already seen the growth of Tyrese Maxey year after year after year after year. You know what I mean? So we definitely know he's going to, come into next season, on another level. And then you got a young and rising star, and DJ Eshkone, man, who we seen in different instances last season. That the boy, he's gonna be a player. He's gonna be a player, man. You got to just continue learning the game. You know what I mean? Keep being around and keep putting in those, predicaments where you just got to become that player, man. And being on the team with Tyrese Maxey and what Maxey is getting from the big brother LeBron, who they recruiting to come here. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's picking up the traits of a veteran, which is good. And I know that, yes, that would help the team if he came to the team, You know what I mean? To help these young guys. He's the only one who's been in the real trenches that this team has never, been in before. I mean, Jalen Brown, experienced that. He's been with a winning organization, where he's came from Boston or whatever. But I just think that right now we have enough. Like we have enough. You know what I mean? Like enough to compete, enough to I think battle against the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I think they have enough to battle and still beat the Boston Celtics. I think they still have enough to beat Indiana. You know what I'm saying? When they come back full strength. And I'm talking about with the team that's assembled now. I just think that we have enough. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that if LeBron James was to come here, this team would be good or it would just mess everything up or it would just fall apart. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think we have enough that we can build and we can really do something with the team that we have on hand. That's my take on not really being an ambassador or saying, yeah, I want LeBron James to join this team. But I know everybody's saying, that pretty much puts us over the top, or puts us really in a driver's seat, because of what he brings to the game. And like I said, I won't disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid as far as to know what that team could possibly do with him on the team. I just think we have enough. And I just don't want to stunt nobody's growth. That's it.
So it had to do, in your eyes, the stunting of the growth of VJ and Maxey.
The possibility. I'm not, what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it would happen, but it's a possibility that it could. Right now, you got to even think that on some nights, you know what I mean? I'm talking about not even with the addition of LeBron James. On some nights, somebody not going to shoot the rock. You know what I mean? It's consistently and as much as they obviously did last season with their respective teams. You know what I mean? It's still going to be some growth within that. Like we still got to, figure that part out. I know bringing LeBron, we had to figure that part out and Jalen Brown at the same time too, because there'd be two new additional pieces as well as with the the rookie we signed and whatever like that. So, like I said, I just think we have enough. That's it.
All right, Bird Gang. So we heard the one side. And now that we've been going through this for about 2.5 weeks now, what's your side of this LeBron James possibly going to Philadelphia in your mind?
I mean, I'm on record already saying I love the idea. I hope it happens. I mean, every single organization that he has joined, they won a chip. So it's like, bro, like, I think he could do that with this group. Some of the things that, like we're thinking about is going to be issues. Like, I mean, he went to Miami. They end up winning. He ended up working it out with Bosh, Wade, and, a couple role players with, Chalmers and, Haslam, a couple different guys there. Then he went to LA, did the same thing, even though it was a bubble chip, but they end up, getting together and making it happen and winning the chip there. And he went back to Cleveland after he had that experience, with Miami and won there also. So, and he had other people that were there. He had Kyrie. They acquired Love during that situation, and then they end up figuring out, working it out. So, with the idea of coming to Philadelphia with us having these key pieces in place already, I just feel like it's just a perfect cookie cutter for him to come in and implement his role and some of the things that he has picked up on these 23 past years. He's going to be heading into season 24 where, he could just really make a difference, be that floor general, put these guys in key positions to succeed, set up the defense, set up the offense, and know when to kick it into gear and stuff like that. And that was one of the things that I personally talked with my man G over at the gym. He was like, the one thing that I would be excited about him is having these guys play at a pace where, with him being in the league so long, where in the beginning of the year they're playing at like say 70%. Then, after that Christmas Day game, heading into late January, they start picking it up depending where they're at in the rankings, and then in the playoffs is like a different gear. So he'll be able to implement that and put these guys in positions that they haven't been in. But once you get we already got Jaylen Brown, but on top of that, having LeBron join the team, an MVP, in the finals as well, you have two MVPs during the finals that been there, done that. Like I just think is definitely brings a winning culture. And I think on the flip side of that, I will be even more excited for VJ and Tyrese to learn from him, and obviously in Jaylen Brown, and to Tone's point, like all those are valid points. I do think, and it echo the same things Tone said. I think we good either way, but I just said like if you just went like you seen the picture with Dean Wade on the team, you take his picture out and put LeBron, it just looks so much better. And you
It
know what I
does.
mean? Like it's just like, I know it's not the LeBron, at its pinnacle, but it's still like a LeBron that would be very, very much, in the mix and be, making a force out on the floor and, putting them in a position to succeed. So I'm definitely for it. I hope it happens. But, like as far as like the time it's taking, I know this is something we had on the group chat. I don't know if it's something by design to keep the NBA relevant during the off season, and I don't want to say they're keeping him from not saying where he wants to go, but like this is all everybody's talking about in NBA circles. Like we got some young guys, which we'll get into, especially LeBaron. That I mean, not just him. There's a couple guys in the summer league that are going crazy right now, where they're
Mhm.
anticipating this being one of the best drafts in a lot of years. And we're not even talking about that. We're waiting for LeBron to make his decision. So I don't know if it's just, a mixture of them trying to like, keep the NBA relevant with the news. Then we got, obviously the soccer being a topic. We just had the MLB All-Star game. So I don't know
Mhm.
when is a good time for him to do it, for them to steal the spotlight. And then pretty soon we're gonna have preseason kicking in for NFL. So I don't know, man. I wish the decision would have came a lot sooner, but that's the only thing I don't like about it. Definitely just wish it already happened and we knew where he was going so we could just move on.
The decision. He loves
Yeah,
that.
decision 2.0.
Yeah,
But that's but,
he
but that's the
he loves
yeah, like I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's him or if it's by design, like, you know what I mean? Like leveraging the news, the clickbait, like I mean, you see so many people on, like you go on social media now, you seeing everybody talking about it, making fake news, doing this, doing that. Like the one dude, like one fake news I saw today, the one guy had screenshots of a conversation between him and his homie. And he's like, my mom works for the school district. Apparently, LeBron James enrolled one of his kids into the school. They said not to say anything, but he coming to Philly, like, what I mean? It's people just doing all types of crazy stuff, to have some type of noise or some, like just to be in the mix of talking about the topic. And it's like, bro, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's really him or they just, just prolonging it. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's really him or not, but you know what I mean. But I just really think like they're just leveraging it between the agent and people. They probably like, just wait, take your time. Because I mean, I done it myself, bro. Like you know me, bro. I'm on the business side of things. I was looking at buying Cleveland Cavs season tickets to flip them. I already on in line right now for Philadelphia 76ers season tickets because I'm trying to make a power move, like as far as from a financial standpoint, where are you going? Because if this is his last year, you know what happened with Kobe. Them game, that last Kobe game, them tickets was going for tens of thousands of dollars, for people to be at that game. So I'm thinking,
Mhm.
on a come up standpoint, so this is me. You got, probably a couple 100,000 people on that same type time trying to figure out, they next move and stuff like that to capitalize on it. You know what I mean? So, and this is all based upon someone just saying where they're going to go.
Camera. He literally has the whole entire league prisoner right now because of the fact that he's not making this decision. And I
You
believe,
would
and
think he
look,
was the
I could be
most. You would think he was the most sought after free agent this summer. Like the way this is
apparent.
going.
Apparently, he is right. Apparently, he gotta be.
I
Makes no
mean,
daggone
dude,
sense.
the caliber of player he is for league minimum, like, bro, is the best deal. Like, you know what I mean? McKinley Mutombo recently passed away. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I just wish he made the decision already. That's the only thing. You gonna be here or not? You know what I mean? So we can move on, and we'll just figure it out from there. But then everyone's just trying to tie in anything they can. Oh, he's golfing with Kevin Hart right now. He's coming to Philly. You know what I mean? Like just different things. Like he's just crazy.
I don't want to be a big old announcement like he did last time.
But
That's what I
it's gonna
don't
be.
want. That's what I don't want. I'm taking my talents to South Philly. Well, I'm taking my talents back to South Beach. Come on. I don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that.
If he does that, Miami gonna be sick because he was like, I'm taking my talents to South Philly. Yeah, they'll be mad as shit. They will be so mad.
It's so many people that's flat out mad about the fact that Philadelphia is even in his top 3. And I don't understand where that hatred or where the misunderstanding from these folks actually is coming from. Because when you look at this lineup and look at the rest of the roster that's being filled out right now, you cannot tell me that this is not an championship-ish starting lineup if he's part of this lineup. But then you have people like, oh, I think he'll actually be better over in Minnesota.
I can't see that.
What?
I mean, like I get it. They got Gobert. They got Boy and Ant, but it's like
no.
just every single team that's a possibility. And obviously they could add to the teams, but like that's a possibility that they add to the teams. But inserting him into the Philadelphia 76ers lineup with what we have right now is the best possible situation, basketball wise, from winning the chip standpoint, and with what we have, and then also in the back pocket we got the pick from the Clippers that we still have at our disposal if we need a piece later on down the season. During trade deadline, we could utilize that to add defensive specialist, a 3-point specialist, whatever the need is, at that time. And then you're looking at these other teams, it's like, all right, Seth, Draymond, okay, you got the coach, you got them 2 guys, all right, but is it really a complete team, than what he will have here in Philadelphia? The same thing in Miami. There's still like a lot of little awkward pieces. Same thing in Cleveland. So you're looking at the rosters and where he could get inserted to, and you're just like, bro, like the best situation is Philly. You know what I mean? With the good mixture of having 2 young guys, one that's taking off an up and coming star, and then in addition, the number 1A or 1B or 2 1As and Embiid if he's healthy, or the 1A and Jaylen Brown. Like what? You know what I mean? Like he could literally sit back and just be that floor general, put these guys in a position to succeed. He's a great passer. A lot of people keep forgetting that. So, if he's driving to the lane, and then you got VJ and Maxey out there, that three-point specialist with Jaylen Brown that also shoots threes. Like, I just think it just makes too much damn sense. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I just, I'm glad Tone spoke, because like he's the only one that brought the logical approach to the conversation. Because some of these other guys that I've been that don't want LeBron in the Sixers, they can't give me any type of like reasons why. It's like, bro, like he's going to make this team better. You can't deny that it's just a fit. It's just like you can't tell me like any good solid reason or factual things as to why we just not going to win with him. All right, we probably ain't going to win with just what we have. But I know for a fact, adding LeBron James to the 76ers is going to give us a better chance to execute that, trying to get to the finals and win.
Like, is it going to give us a worse chance? No.
Hell no.
Not at all.
Like how
Not at all.
You talking about Dean Wade sliding to the bench. You got Barron going off in the summer league. Then we also have, we got some key guys there that do the junk work with Barlow. We got a couple guys there. And
Owner.
everybody keep forgetting about Anthony Simons too.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
that's
a nice
yeah,
pickup, bro.
yeah.
That is a nice pickup
That's what
there
I'm
where
saying, yo. Like that's what I'm saying. Man.
it
This team is deep, yo. This team
right.
is deep. You know what I mean? They just got to put it together, man. That's it. They just got to put it together.
And the sad thing is, they're still not done yet. Like for real, they're still not officially done. It's like as soon as they add LeBron, if they do, as soon as they add LeBron to this team, now it's like, all right, now we can go ahead and fill the last two spots that we have, like officially. And once again, if you have a team with that lineup that we just got finished talking about, with everybody else, who don't want to just be part of this team, just to be part of this team? You know what I mean? Like everybody will flock over here. They're already looking at it that way now. I'm pretty sure that's why Anthony Simon signed up the way he did, because you already see how this team is already being formed, and it's like, yeah, I want to be part of something like that. And you get LeBron James, then man, look, that's not going to be a bad thing at all. And Sean, I definitely agree. There you go. He said that it gives us a better chance. Absolutely.
Yeah, the biggest thing too, that what I like about it, because everyone sees it as a negative with us not being able to figure out, the ball distribution as far as like who's going to be the scorer day, night in, night out or whatever. But it's the fact that, specifically when it comes to Embiid, where he is someone that's injury prone, where he could kind of like step back and not be the focal point of the team and make it through a season, or rest a few more minutes throughout the season, because you're gonna have some guys that could just take over the game and score.
I
Before
don't
we
know.
do anything else, hold on one second, yo. Lil Miriam is back in the building. And I have to make sure that I give the respect that's necessary when I see this young lady's name. And I haven't seen it in the last couple of weeks. So it's good to see you, Lil Miriam. It's good to see you, Ma. And I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome back. Welcome back. And welcome back. I'm sorry, Tone. What was you saying?
No, I was just saying like that's definitely one of the main pieces that just has to work this season. And I ain't talking about health wise, but just showing that he's grown up. You know what I mean? Like this has got to be the year where Embiid mentally got to be different. We know we can get what he is physically. Like we passed that part. But it's like the mental part of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like not feeding into the media, not what I mean, making these absurd comments or these ghost comments, these what I mean, these indirect shots that you trying to take sometimes, at situations, man. Like this is the best chance that you ever had, what I mean, in your career as far as a roster spot or roster move into the team that's assembled and possibly that could be assembled, man. Like, I don't know what star wouldn't embrace another star coming on the scene. Yeah, they might have had some issues, you know what I mean, over social media, you know what I mean. Hey, they on different teams. That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody want to be buddy buddy. Like everybody want to be cool. Like Jalen Brown ain't supposed to be. Well, he wasn't supposed to be talking cool about Embiid. Like yeah, if he said
No.
what he said about, like all right, it's all right. They played. They was in the heat of battle. Like what I mean. He gave his opinion on what he thought. You know what I mean. The man did. Now, you could feel. You know what I mean. To take that personally. You know what I'm saying or whatever. But you take it personally to be like, all right, the next time I play against him. You know what I mean? I'm going to destroy him. You know what I mean? Like take it personally that way, not so much like, I don't like this guy. So now that the way the business is in the NBA or any sport, you know what I mean? It's a possibility of this person being on your team. And then now there's reports that they haven't spoken yet. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I wanna believe that's false. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I said, even if the issue was what he said about you, you know what I mean, flopping or whatever, like as a man, like now that you're on the team, you need to, like, all right, man. I know we had that situation, man. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Like, you thought I was flopping? Nah, man. I was just, you know what I mean? Hey, maybe you was, maybe yeah. I was trying to sell it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, you know what I mean? Do whatever I could take. You know what I mean? Whatever we could do to win. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. Like, you know what I mean? Be men like that straight up, and then it's like, all right, now look, the mission is, yo, bro, how'd you get that championship, man? What did you do? How, you know what I mean? What was your thought process, man? What was your mental? How'd y'all attack that season? You know, when things got tough, because you know things get tough. Like, how'd y'all face that adversity? Like, it's time to grow up and be like, it's time to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't be this, not even saying so much being a second option, but it's cool if you 15 points tonight, but Jalen got 30, Tyrese got 28. You know what I mean? And BJ putting in work, and we get the W. Like that. At the end of the day, man, that's all. It's not about you being a man anymore. You know what I'm saying? We know what you could do. We seen what you could do, indeed. We know. You know what I'm saying? For what you know did on the court when you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was injured or whatever, man, we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But like now, it's time to lock in, bro. It's time to like really, like I said, get that mental capacity for this upcoming season right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get LeBron or we don't get LeBron, whatever. We still got firepower. Whereas though, like you ain't really even got to be in the lineup all crazy like that. So you should be. That's what I'm saying. He should be even willing to take a lesser role, given the fact that you know you ain't gonna play a whole lot, bro, and you know you're different. We're different, a different team when you play. So it's like, damn, all right, how can I help this team being as though I'll only help them 60% of the time. So in that 60%, when the other 40, they getting busy, they doing what they doing, they running and gunning, you know what I'm saying? Lives all out the building, you know what I'm saying? Maxie and VJ is out. You know what I mean? And Jalen can run too. It ain't like he gonna be bringing it up all slow. Like, so
Right.
like bro, like it's just a different team, different I mean pace. He has to be able to adjust to that, man.
Yep. And if it's true that he did not talk to Jalen yet, but he went out of his way to make sure that he talked to LeBron to try to get him over to the team, then something is definitely wrong. So I want to hope, because that's all we have, because we don't have the answers. I want to hope that he actually did reach out to that man to actually, welcome him to the squad, welcome him to, what's going on with the team, with the city, and what have you. And I mean, and have that dialogue. I'm hoping that that's what happened. Because if he's trying to recruit before he talked to someone that he don't have to recruit at all because he's already on the squad, then something's definitely wrong. But I'm hoping that that's the case. I mean, we didn't hear anything else from Embiid at all, but it just came out that he was talking to LeBron. So I'm hoping that he was actually talking to Jalen too. And going back to just the battle between just two competitors. If you remember, in the beginning of Joel's career, when he was like really in the lab, especially in the summer, who was he always going against? Tatum. Always. Him and Tatum was always in the gym together, going against each other. And you saw how Tatum went after Embiid in the playoffs. So he knows that there's, like you could be friends, and I think it's cut off when it comes to the actual game and it comes to playoffs. So he should already understand that aspect of that type of competition and everything. That should have already been squashed because of Tatum. But if he's still holding on to grudges, then you're right. Look, man, he's a father now. He's all that. Come on, man. Stop. You got to let that thing go. You got to let it go.
Yeah, I definitely hope that's not the case, and he did reach out. I know someone from the front office said that they spoke, and talked about, hey, when we gonna get to work and all that stuff, we're gonna lock in all that stuff. So hopefully that's the case. I can't see him not talking to him, but hey, man, in today's age, you just I'm never surprised, put it that way, if he didn't speak to him. And I don't know. We gonna find out.
Absolutely. And just want to get back to what Drunk Monk, aka B, said, that he liked Fallon's junior style. He said he liked his the style of ball that he plays. And he dribbled the ball like it's on a string, bro. Like he has handles like a certain player that's over there in OKC, man. I mean he a problem, man. He and he a straight bucket. So that 22 pick is looking real good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, he tricky.
Yeah,
He
Tom.
tricky with the rock, man. He tricky with the rock, yo. Like he gonna get to a bucket. You know what I mean? He gonna get to a bucket. It's not gonna be a lot of people that gonna be able to stay in front of him. He is gonna have to, run into the offense. You know what I'm saying? Play within the system. But man, when he get on a fast break and he can go, oh man, yeah, he gonna get a bucket. And he got a pull up. He got pull up, jump shot.
Yeah.
Young boy showing a lot of confidence, man. I know when VJ and Maxie get together, man. Oh man, they gonna be going at it. They gonna be going at it in practice, man. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that young boy, man. He a pick that like since like Tyrese Maxey, like a guard that you could see an upside every year, man. And if you work on that game, he literally gonna be like unstoppable, man. So great pick by this organization, though. He's young and tough.
And he a dog. I know if you remember the very first game that was in summer league, and he didn't have a great game. How about this? He didn't have a great game, but he finished with 18 points. Go figure. But like I said, he didn't have a great game. But did you see how he was attacking and then barking afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
yo, he a dog already. You know what I mean? And that was that attitude that that we said that we wanted him to have, and that I saw when he was in college. And now he definitely is bringing it now to the summer league, and hopefully you bring it into the regular season when that starts later on. So no, he's that dog, man. He's a dog.
Yeah, great pick. Like I said, great pick, man. Young boy, nice.
Oh, Kane Digital is watching on IG. Good to see you, my dear. Good to see you.
What's up?
So, yeah, what other surprising names? Well, not really surprising names, but other names that's in the summer league that actually caught your guys' attention.
Young boy from Utah, man. Boy went to Kansas. Peterson. They have a good thing down there in Utah, man. These young boys. You know what I'm saying? Serve them right and play out to that potential, man. He balling.
The young boy from the Cavs. The Cavs.
Love the boy from North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up getting picked up in the second round. I think he got picked up.
Yeah, they said what he hit like 7 threes last season, like in college, playing the whole season. He had 7 threes in his first game in the summer league. But
It's Malik Thomas.
Yeah,
that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, Malik Thomas. Okay.
Selected 34th in the draft, and he going crazy right now. That's the one I was mentioning. There's a couple of them, man. I mean, they're saying that this draft class is going to be.
Oh, AJ DeBonster. He going stupid.
This is a
boy from Duke, Boozer. He went stupid his first game. From Memphis.
Right.
And then obviously Barron. Every game he's played, he's definitely been, you know what I'm saying, integral in the game. So some of the even the Asian boy, hooping 7-1 Asian boy, I forget his name. They showed a couple games he dominating, dunking on cats, crossing, taking them to the cup. These boys hooping this summer league.
Yeah, the summer league is actually fun to watch. Compared to like the years past where those games were just like no. That's like let's see. The third and fourth quarter of the Sixers game, of the last Sixers game, where they was being blanked for like 30 points almost. and they decided to put LeBaron on the bench and then have him not go back out. That's when summer league is like, oh, okay, I don't want to watch this no more. But other than that, it's been really good this year. It's been really good this year, and I think it has to do with the talent that all went into this draft and all kind of showing themselves. Yeah, I mean, AJ was the guy that caught my attention. I mean, I think he's proven why he was the number 1 overall pick. Like he's proven
he
it.
get busy. Yeah, he could be
Yeah.
6'9". Yo, they like Washington. They could be a scary squad too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trey Young could go over there. Who obviously Anthony Davis can stay healthy. They got the Bonska. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they Alex Sarr. They number one draft pick. He got to come into his own. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, AJ, that work for sure.
So all right. So far, we having a really good summer, but with all these draft picks that's doing well when it comes to the summer league, right? We have moves like the Greek Freak moving over to Miami. News like right now, like Cleveland right now still has not signed Harding back to the squad because I think they're waiting right now to see what's going on with LeBron. So he's still just hovering. Who else is hovering? Your boy over there in Golden State. He didn't sign back yet. So they waiting on LeBron too. So with all that being said, all these moves and all these big names that's still hovering just to see when and where they're going to sign and how much they want to sign for, just waiting for LeBron. So hopefully we get an answer real soon, and then we'll see what happens from there. But you know what would be real messed up? What if Cleveland decided to go ahead if they end up winning the LeBron sweepstakes? They sign LeBron and they just say, all right, Harden, we don't need you no more. Just go.
I mean,
it's
there's
very
talks
possible
that they're trying to make a trade for Kyrie if they do get LeBron. That they were talking about trading Harden and a couple other things, sending him. It was like a 3-team deal. I think Tone sent it on the one on our group chat.
Yeah, I think that and people saying they think that was fake news though.
Yeah.
But it would be a play. I mean, I don't know. Dollars.
I just don't see how that would fit with Mitchell, Harden, and LeBron on the same. Like, it just looks weird. I mean, we know what Harden does. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just look weird.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey, Bird Game, do me a favor real quick.
Yep.
Can you read Sean's message out loud real quick? I just want to make sure that I'm reading it correctly.
I'm not reading that.
Like Sean, man.
What is
Bro,
wait.
Sean
I'm on the phone.
Sean be drinking, bro, or something. Even when he jumped on, he was like, "Yeah, what a Burger Gang." I'm like, "What the hell, Burger Gang? What?"
Wait a minute. Wait though. What does it say? What does it say? I can't because I'm on the phone.
We really need to get to Tone much as she talk. This is what it says. As she talk, how good he can play. We need to drive to him for real. I don't know what that means, bro.
I said
as
much as how good
play.
he can play, he might as well drive home.
Yeah. I don't know.
He said what?
All right, so
now
just in
somebody
case,
getting crazy. Someone is a middle-aged white woman. What the hell? Wearing an office t-shirt. What the hell's going on, bro? These comments is crazy, bro.
But it say what?
I like
a middle-aged white
the
woman.
name though. Chewbacca instead of Chewbacca.
Okay. Yeah. Wearing an office t-shirt.
Hey yo. So you know what's crazy? What's crazy about this shirt, right? Is that bought this joint from Old Navy, right? Now I wear the joint, and somebody was like, "Yo, that's really a nice shirt, man. I like that show." And I was like, "What show?"
I got it now.
They was like,
"The Office." That all makes sense.
I was like, "The Office." I was like, I ain't never seen that joint. I said, I've seen this joint. You know what I mean? The store gripped him up. I like the shirt. You know what I'm saying? But glad the show was cool. So I ain't know nothing about that shit, yo. Nothing about it.
So I think we finally figured out what Sean was saying. He was saying that
I think so too.
Tone should play on the Sixers because how much you talk about how you could play. You know, you played overseas and all that stuff with them.
Oh, he said I should play. I should play for
that
the.
you should be on the Sixers.
Mhm.
That's what I think he's saying.
Right. But no, but I
And
can't.
you played overseas and all that stuff, you know.
No, but I can't. I can't because somebody said I'm a middle-aged white woman, so I can't play in the NBA.
Right.
I got to play in the WNBA, I guess. Middle-aged white woman.
Tawana.
Yep, that's what it is. I got your back, Sean. Cleared it up.
I was like, oh, I know I'm reading this correctly, but I know I'm not making any sense.
Like,
but,
like, all right, bro.
Like, yo, just in case.
Burger Gang. He hungry tonight.
Burger Gang.
If LeBron's playing, you can play.
What's the N ...
Wait, it's LeBron. He said, "What's the N ...
As we continue the conversation, I don't want Chewbacca being mad.
Yeah, right.
Get you out of here. Get out of here.
Chewbacca. Thanks, Chewbacca. Appreciate your comments. That's Jesus.
That's wild. A grown man calling himself Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Okay. No, he's just saying that he's messed with you, Tone. He missed you last week. Paul's little daddy.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait, that's what it say.
That gotta be Rich Paul. Tell me he's talking about Rich Paul. He gotta be talking about Rich Paul.
What did it say?
Sean, I can't help you no more. Please.
I can't help you no more.
Yo, how about this?
He said Paul's no Diddy. All right.
No, wait.
No,
hey, shit,
Paul no Diddy. Paul no Diddy.
Wait.
No, Paul's the daddy.
They said, I said, Paul's no daddy.
Hey, yo, we need. Hey, Sean, we need you to proofread these shows before you hit enter, yo. Please.
Yo, if you got an iPhone, you gotta start using Siri to send your messages, bro.
Pause. No daddy.
Pause. No daddy.
It said pause little daddy.
It
says
the second one
little
said,
daddy.
Yo, then the second one said, I said pause, no daddy.
Daddy. His spell check is crazy, yo.
Terrible, bro.
They're putting all the wrong stuff for this guy when he trying to type.
Bro, that's crazy too, because I'm looking at the keyboard on my iPhone. The I and the A is completely like, bro, on the opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm like, I know what the keyboard looks like on the regular home screen. Let me just make sure. How did you get that, bro?
Pause, no daddy.
Yeah, you gotta start proofreading them, George. Yeah, come on, man. Before you hit enter, yo. Proofread them, George.
Here we go. Hold on. Hey, Tone, you should have me in your next show as the announcer. That should be funny.
Yo, we do.
I'm your captain for the day, and with us, Burger Gang.
You know what? No, that's actually brilliant, great idea, man. He is right because we got to hear what he's saying because the typing ain't working. What he's typing ain't working. So we may need to hear him say these things, you know what I'm saying, rather than typing it out on the screen, y'all. Yeah, we might have to have you more next week, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Announce with a text.
He gonna announce with the yeah. You know what? That's what he gotta do. He gotta text him what he gonna say, and then he gotta say it. He gotta say it. Whatever he texts him, that's what he gotta say.
Oh man,
Oh, all right.
man.
Sean, man, you never disappoint, bro.
Yeah.
You never disappoint. It's always good when when the laughs is not being aimed towards me, when it's being aimed towards anybody. It makes me, the cap, feel so special, bro. So I want to thank you firsthand for never disappointing, bro. You never disappoint, never. So I thank you. I thank you in advance for what you're going to do next week too, because it's going to be something else.
Saying what you gonna do next?
Thank you
You
in
already
advance.
know what it.
It's going down.
Hey yo.
So I hope you have fun on your vacation, Tone. Yeah, how was your vacation,
Yeah, I
Tone?
did, man. That joint was great, man. It was great, man. Nice little small little getaway, man. To DC with the vibes was great, man. Good stay, good food. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shouts out to my baby. Yeah, we had fun, man. We had fun out there, John.
That's what's up. It's always good to get away. For everybody, it's always good to get away. If you're able to get away this summer or anytime soon, go ahead and do so. It's always good to get away. Get away, break down your normality, get new scenery, get away. Get away. All right, look, the last thing that we wanted to tap into was the All-Star game that was right here in Philadelphia. And wasn't much of a game, the actual game itself. I think the biggest story out of all of it was definitely the Derby, was the home run derby. And there was one particular player that showed his true colors, at least what the true colors are in September and October. And that was your boy Bryce, Mr. Harper. He went up and failed again. Failed again. We haven't seen like a home run Harper in a nice number of years, actually. But what was your take on just the All-Star game, especially like the home run derby? Because Philadelphia really shined when it comes to just the whole couple of days when it comes to the All-Star.
Nah, it definitely ended up being a thorough event. Like, considering how everything unfolded, but just to touch on that part. I mean, bro, like it was October all over again, where you had the opportunity to, pull up and show out for your home team and your fans out here, and it just always seems to be the case in October. That's what flashbacks it gave me. I'm like, bro, damn. I'm like, yo, you did all this hoopla coming out, doing all this stuff, and it's like Schwarber did his thing. He made it. He pushed through. He got to the end, and it just that boy Jordan Walker just ended up, with ease, I might say, and it got crazy, but it was definitely one of the most memorable ones in the recent past years. And I don't want to say besides the stance, obviously, because no one could emulate the stance of Ken Griffey Jr., but in the way he was just easily swinging and hitting them out of the park, like Jordan Walker, that's what it reminded me of. The Ken Griffey's, just the swing part, not the actual stance and how he stood on at the plate. But it gave me flashbacks to that. So it was definitely a thorough event. The All-Star game was trash, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But the city definitely showed up.
Yes, the city definitely showed out, man. Just like Philly does, you know what I'm saying, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is, man. It's just real different down here, right? But man, Jordan Walker, right? He won the Derby. And what's crazy is that his salary this year is like less than what he made for winning the Derby. You know what I mean? So shouts out to him. You know what I mean? Because it was over an M. It was over an M. You know what I mean? That he won for winning the Derby. And I think it's solid like 789 or 889,000. You know what I mean, for the year. So, you know what I mean? Good bonus for him. And definitely a payday. It's definitely coming his way. So, you know what I mean? That's a good thing for him, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, Schwarber, you know what I mean, did what he did. You get to the end, you know what I'm saying? It was just, beat by a hotter, you know what I mean, guy on 2 nights prior. So you know what I mean, good event. I didn't tap in, you know what I'm saying, like to it, you know what I mean. It's just I think for the last couple of years for baseball for me the All-Star joint, it just wasn't exciting. So I ain't really gravitated to it too much, you know what I'm saying. Good joint, like I said, good joint that it was in Philly, you know what I'm saying. A couple people went down there, took some flicks, you know what I'm saying, did some things, you know what I mean, just to be a part of that. And man, Philly actually been on fire, you know what I'm saying, with some of these events. You know what I mean? Obviously, we had FIFA, you know what I mean, down here, you know what I mean, a couple weeks and they hosted events, tickets was crazy, you know what I mean, this and that. What what happened, Joe?
Did you hear about the bridge event when they
The
closed the
bridge?
Ben Franklin Bridge over the
Well,
weekend?
well, well. I didn't hear like per se what obviously happened at the event, but I remember they opened that joint up and it started raining all crazy.
Yo,
You know that show?
listen, so
Yeah.
we end up going out there, bro. Yo, that bridge event was so trash, bro.
What was out there? What like?
So so everybody that went down there and everyone that I talked to, and then people on social media, you can even go check on TikTok. People were doing TikToks because the way they were promoting it. They're like, oh, we're gonna have some events down there, lunch trucks, this and that. Bridge is gonna be closed, and you know, all that. So with that limited information that I just gave you, how would you think this thing will be staged?
Man, obviously they
So
had to cut
lunch
off. They had
trucks,
to cut off the
activities,
people. Right.
yeah, everything's closed off. So what would you think? Where would you think the trucks would be? Like the
Uh,
food trucks and all that.
Say in the middle.
parked on the outside lane.
Yeah.
Listen, the whole bridge was blocked off. 3 lanes were like emergency lanes. 3 lanes were like for people to walk through. All the lunch trucks and everything was set up on the Camden side at the end. So if you walk through from the Philly side, you had to go all the way through the end to get to all the lunch trucks. So imagine all these people
How many?
walking
How
up
many?
there.
How many lunch trucks was it?
Bro, I don't even know. I ain't make it that far. I got to
Oh, okay.
the end part where they had 3 trucks set up in the front. Like once you got to that end, and we grabbed some drinks, turned around, slid right out of there. It was too crazy out there, man. But everybody was bidding on that. That's why I was laughing when you said, "Oh, Philly been on fire with these events," except that one.
They said
Except that one. That's why I was
they
like,
was
I don't know
pissed.
about that. But yeah, man, it was wild the way they did that, man. I just felt as though it could have been a lot better with them doing it's 250th anniversary of a freaking celebration. They had it all set up. Everybody that I spoke to that was down there, or people that on the internet, they're like, yo, like we thought everything was gonna be spread out on the bridge, kind of going through and figuring out like that and stuff like that, but it was like, man, I gotta get out of here. Like it was one of them type jumps. But yeah, but all the other events, to Tone's point, the World
Yeah.
Cup, the All-Star did show, they did their thing, MLB did their thing. And they did have a lot of moments either before the game, during the game, that tributes that they did. Had a lot of stuff going on. So it was well thought out, unlike that bridge event.
Man, that's crazy.
It's like good.
I'm glad I
It's
didn't
that
experience that.
I ain't got to walk the canyon to get the cheesesteak. I'm assuming that says Camden. I ain't got to walk to Camden to get a cheesesteak when I can get it on this side of the bridge. I'm assuming once again that says Camden.
Wow,
Sean
what is
once
this?
again says canyon. I'm not walking the canyon. Excuse me. I'm not walking the canyon
To the Grand Canyon to get a cheesesteak.
to the Grand Canyon to get cheesesteak.
That's how. No, all right. So we gotta look at it. That's how he emphasized how long that walk would be.
The cane.
He had to walk to the Grand Canyon.
Bro, it was
That's a crazy walk.
9,600 steps.
What, to get to the other
Back and
side?
forth. Yeah, I had it clocked on the watch. I was like, dang.
Go Bridge. That's all right. That's all right. But the good thing is, like, well, going back to the positive of the event, like during the final round of the Derby, man, like you can feel the tension. Every boo that every Philadelphia fan that was there had for Walker. Every time he swung that bat, the boo was real, and the cheers was real. Every time he missed, oh man, that was great. And
well, the one before that, they made the pitcher for when Schwarber was going up against the quarterfinals or the semifinals, whatever it was. He almost hit the batter with the ball because they were booing, like all that stuff. But it was crazy, man. They definitely did their thing, man. They were like, oh man, this is getting out of hand. Like, he got some ice cold veins though, bro. For him to do that at that stage, oh man.
Especially with the last, it was basically the last swing. The last swing is what won it. You know what I mean? It was like he was on the very last
walk-off.
Yeah, basically he was like, it was on the last one for like his last 3 hits. It was like, yo, he got to hit 3 straight in order to go ahead and pull this one off. Pause. And waka, done. It's like,
easy
and
too, man. Easy.
Yeah, he made him look real.
It was easy.
And you see they made the ball throw the ball back onto the field.
Yo, when there was a dude when he tied it, Phillies fan. I don't know if y'all caught it. He caught the ball. He all celebrating. Yeah, I'm like, and then they looked at Schwarber and Harper. They were like looking all mad, like he tied it up. But meanwhile, the Philly fan caught the ball. He up there celebrating with his hands up. Everybody just looking at him.
Looking at him like mad pissed.
Freaking idiot, bro. Like you running. First off, you a grown
Wait,
ass man.
Did he have a Phillies jersey on? Did he have?
He had a Phillies jersey on.
Yeah.
Grown ass man with a glove on.
Yep.
He was like running down the aisle, caught the joint, and he's like celebrating, like, yeah. I'm like, bro, like, you forget reading the room. Read the fucking stadium, bro. You're in the Philly stadium with Philly shit on. You catch the tying home run derby. Like, bro, and you over here celebrate like, yeah, I got a ball. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, an idiot, bro. I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, this dude. Yo, they was roasting him. I was like, yo, man.
Well, he deserved every bit of it. And Sean, you deserve every bit of those mistakes, and I appreciate you so much for being here. Just in case, wild card, you still there? Yes, of course we remember you, man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's good to see you. Man, we can't wait. Hey, wild card, we can't wait for the football season to start so we can actually get into a real deep conversation. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Sean, much love, bro. You know we love you, man. you know for sure that we love you, bro. Real talk. But with that being said, we also love being able to say, hey, everyone that's watching, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So we need you to grow the channels. We appreciate every single one of y'all. And it's about that time to shut them down.
We're gonna shut them down real quick, but I'm gonna give out some little key joints so we can. One of them that I say we probably gonna have to definitely probably talk about it next week. Yeah, I'm saying I'm sure we can talk about this next week. But I'm just real quick on this day in sports, July 15th, 1973, Nolan Ryan threw his second of his 7 no-hitters for the California Angels. 2018, France defeated Croatia 4-2 to win the FIFA World Cup. And shout out to obviously Spain and Argentina, who's going to be playing next week for the final. And then later that night in 2018, July 15, 2018, later that night after France defeated Croatia, Manny Pacquiao knocked out Lucas Matisse to claim the WBA welterweight title. So those things happen today on this day's date. In other sports, I'm sure we all seen it. Conor McGregor lost in a TKO round 1 in 69 seconds at MMA. At the UFC, man, that joint was crazy. Alvin Kamara agrees to be a rework deal to stay with the Saints. Cowboys George Pickens he will play on a $27.3 million deadline, tag, because the deadline passed where tag players can sign a long-term deal. Now, this is the one that I said we probably going to talk about next week, and I'm sure y'all guys have seen it when they ranked the top 10 quarterbacks. Well, they ranked quarterbacks in the league, period. Number 1, number 17. 2, Mahomes. 3, Stafford. 4, Burrow. 5, Lamar. 6, Dak. 7, Herbert. 8, Drake May. 9, Jared Goff. And number 10, Caleb Williams. And to mention, I know y'all is gonna tickle y'all fans, Jalen Hurts at number 17. Like I said, we definitely gotta tap into that next week, because that list is absurd. But
how many Super Bowl winning quarterbacks in the top 10? Just Mahomes?
2.
Mahomes?
Oh yeah, it's Stafford.
No, Stafford.
Yeah, all right, cool. Damn.
That don't even matter, obviously.
Obviously not, but I mean, shit.
That doesn't matter.
Apparently not.
But
you're the best of winning nothing. You were such a great quarterback.
And win nothing.
That's crazy.
I think they even had like I said, we definitely tap into that.
Yeah, we'll dive into it.
That definitely be a good topic, because obviously the best in, like people that we say that are the best in the NBA, like Jordan, Kobe, all of them, win. So how can you say, these guys are like 17? He's number 1. I don't know. Strange times.
I don't know what they base it off of. That's what metric is it?
All about statistics and how yards per whatever. It's all these quarterbacks that's on there. Every single one of them is known to throw for close to 5,000 yards a year. Have about on average between 25 to 30 touchdowns a year. But none of the matrices that they use have to do with winning, especially when it matters.
Or even making it there. That's the crazy part. Like, I mean, obviously you got a couple of them guys that won, and then you probably got another 1 or 2 on that top 10 that made it to the Super Bowl. But definitely a great topic to get into next week.
Yeah.
So 144.
144. We'll definitely get into what
and then we get
actually look like.
We get Sean take on that too.
Yeah, absolutely. All messed up and all. Cannot wait. But hey, before we go ahead and officially shut it down, let's go ahead. Well, no, we're going to shut it down. Bird Gang is on you, bro.
Thank you guys for tuning in on another episode of GNT Sportstalk, episode 143 in the books. Bird Gang checking out. Thank you.
Wow. That was quick. Tone.
Yo. Y'all already know, man. Tone the promoter, man. Like you said, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 143 was definitely fun, man. Definitely great conversation like we do every week. So make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, 8:30. Don't matter. We going to be on here every Wednesday night. Tap in, man. There go the QR code, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We here every week, man. We every week, and we definitely, you know what I mean, ain't going nowhere, man. So tap in GNT Sports Talk every Wednesday. Let's get it, man. And you also know what I do, Tony Promoter. After Pain Away. Our next show here in Philly, man, is going to be July 25th. Ticket link is in my bio, man. So make sure y'all tap in with me, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Lock in with me, man. Get them tickets if you need the link. Hit me up, but you can go on www.etix.com to purchase a ticket July 25th, 8 o'clock. Down at the World Stage Live Center, man. 30th and Walnut. Tap in with your boy, Tony Promoter, Ken Jones Comedy. Laugh the pain away. Let's get it. And I'll see y'all next week, man. Let's get it.
To all of our people that's still here, I apologize to if our Instagram people actually fell off and then joined us back on YouTube. IG is starting up the new rules again that we're not allowed to have a stream over 1 hour again. So we just passed that cusp of 1 hour. So our Instagram family actually dropped out, but our YouTube family is still here with us. So we appreciate y'all guys. And once again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate y'all guys so much. And right up there is the pop-up shop code. Okay, if you're looking on, anyway, it's up there somewhere. There you go, bam. There you go. That's the pop-up shop. Go ahead and hit that QR code. Check out the gear for our GNT Sportstalk gear. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Until next week, we already know what we need to talk about next week. Is on these stupid quarterbacks in the wrong spots. We're going to talk about it next week, episode 144. But until then, y'all guys stay safe. God bless you all. Until next time, your boys, we out. Peace.